Hi and welcome to day 3. This is the best day. This is the fun day. This is where the fun starts happening. So by now, just a quick recap on day 1. You went through your why, your purpose. So what's in it for you? What's the purpose for you being in your business? What's your big dream, your mission? And also, what's in it for your ideal client? What outcomes do they get? Why is it that they would be working with you? Okay, so that was day 1, really getting solid on, what is it that you want 1 year, 12 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years from now, writing all of that down and then reverse engineering, croaky voice again, reverse engineering back to today. And then you don't need to know how you're going to get the whole the goals that you want to achieve in 12 months or 3 years or 5 years, but you need to know what is the next step, because everything else will open up to you as you go along. The most important thing is that you start taking action and that you build momentum. So action, consistency, determination, momentum, okay, leads to momentum. So it's that focus, having the certainty and taking action that we did, the video that you would have done on the first day with the 3 Venn diagrams. And then day 2 was all about your market. Who is your market? What keeps them awake at night? Who are they? Really niche that down. So through the videos you would have gone through your market, narrowed it down into your niche, and then down into an even smaller super niche. Now, if you go onto my YouTube channel, there are loads and loads more videos all around those topics. And in fact, all of the topics that we're doing today, for the whole of this challenge. So go into my YouTube channel and have a look through them. They're probably about a year old now, so most of the videos that you would need. The most important ones, the foundation ones, are here in the membership site. So today is all about bringing out your genius, and this is what I love to do. So as most of you know, that I am a school teacher, and so I love being able to bring people's genius out, being able to get things from the back of their mind and out onto paper, onto the keyboard or wherever. And what we're going to be using today are post-it notes. So get yourself armed with post-it notes. Again, in more detail, there are 3 videos on my channel all about post-it notes and mind maps. Okay, so I will post a spreadsheet. I couldn't think of the word. As some of you know, we've had a total blackout. It's so windy outside and it's so dark. This video is a bit dark, sorry about this. But we've had a total blackout for something like 16 hours. So I've hardly had any sleep and my mind's not working the best this morning. So anyway, so we're going to use spreadsheets, post-it notes, and mind maps. So this helps to bring your genius out of you. The first thing that I want you to do today, if you don't have post-it notes in front of you, pause this video if you do, or if you don't, go and get them. If you don't have any at home, then pause this video and go and get a pen and paper. And then I want you to set a timer. So on your phone or on the computer, set a timer for 2 minutes. That is maximum, 2 minutes. That's all it's going to take you. And you're going to write down on your paper, or you're going to use 10 of these post-it notes. And I want you to brainstorm. Do not edit. You can edit later. Here, what I'm asking you to do is be the creator. So when we're going through work, we've got the creator, then we've got the sculptor, and then we've got the critic. So do not let this critic come in at any time until the end of the process. So right now, what you're going to be doing is creating, and then you can go and become the sculptor later, which takes that big piece of clay and you start to mold it and what have you. Okay, so whether it's post-it notes or whether it's on a piece of paper or whether it's on the spreadsheet that's in the button, below this, you'll have access to that spreadsheet. I want you to go and write down the 10 most frequently asked questions that people ask you about your business. So when you meet people at networking events or at seminars or wherever it is, what are the 10 most frequently asked questions that people ask you? Now, I've got videos that go into depth, but I'll just give you one example of this. Most people who ask me about books is, the most common question that they ask me about books is, how many pages should my book be, or how many words should my book be? So that's what I would write down on here. How many pages, how many words, just short form, just so that I know what it is, just quickly. So take those 2 minutes to write down 10 of those. So pause this video and go and do that. Okay, so you should have done that by now. Come back to the video, and next thing I'm going to get you to do is what I use, and I don't have any in front of me, is I've got smaller post-it notes. So I use the larger ones for the main ideas, which is your 10 frequently asked questions, and then the smaller ones for sub sets of those ideas. So I want you to take each of those 10 questions that you wrote down, or you put onto the spreadsheet. You'll see on the spreadsheet, actually, I'll go through this first, and then I'll go and show you. I'll try and get the spreadsheet up. So what I want you to do now is, with each of those questions, first of all, I want you to think of a person or a case study or a story about that question, or a metaphor. So either a story or a case study, someone that who's worked with you and you've helped them to, answer that question, or an example. If you haven't worked with someone around that, that you know from out there in the world that someone else has done around that question. So something that you can provide as an example. And all you need to do on the post-it note is write down the name. So if I was talking about pages, I might give 2 examples of that. Someone who wrote a book that was 400 pages long, and someone who wrote a book that was 50 pages long. So I'll just write their 2 names down on the post-it notes. Once you've done that, then I want you to go back, and you will see on the spreadsheet, I'll show you in a minute, I want you to then write down 3 dot points for each of those. So just 3 dot points that you would talk about. You're going to need this for not tomorrow, but the next day. So you're going to need this for day 5. So what we're doing is prepping you up for your videos, so you can just go quickly into your videos, follow the formula on day 5, and create 20 Bangaroo videos. So you're just going to go and actually create more than 20. But for now, so your task, it's the wind, the dogs are barking out. So for now, you're going to go and write down the 10. You're going to write down the 10 frequently asked questions. You should have done that. Then you're going to write down for each one of those 1 person or 1 story that you can give. Sorry, I'll just get this closer to me. Winston, shh. And then you're going to write down 3 dot points. 3 dot points about each of those. So those are your tasks today. I'll do a video separately because of the dog barking on the spreadsheet. Okay, take care for now. Bye.